Welcome back to Fast Instant Karma. Today we're about to watch those who ignore the law get a taste of karma from our four-legged heroes. Aggression? Gone the moment a sharp bark rings out. Let's see how these criminals regret crossing paths with our canine warriors. A combo of non-lethal force and a police dog helped the SWAT team fully take down the violent threat, keeping the neighborhood safe.
Okay, and here we go. There's now the dogs. They let the dog loose. Looks like somebody may have hit him with less than lethal rounds. And looks like they're going to take this guy into custody now.
Not wanting to miss his 21st birthday party, Alec decided to play a game of hide and seek with the police.
Get your dog! Call out! Get your dog! I'm out! I'm out!
Stay on the ground!
I'm out!
Coming! Get on the ground! Put your hands out to your side!
Instead of candles and cake, Canine Eli gifted him a set of handcuffs and a straight ticket to jail.
Sit in jail because I'm on diversion.
With a nose that doesn't lie, Canine Coda uncovered a dark secret inside a traffic-violating vehicle on I-25. Turns out, behind all the clever camouflage was over 50 kilograms of contraband being smuggled across state lines. Now that dream of easy riches will have to wake up behind bars. A planned break-in at Florida healthcare plants was busted thanks to the super-sniffing canine Darrow. Out of sight definitely doesn't mean out of reach.
Hey, I see some feet. Get your fucking ass. Buddy. Straight. And get straight on the ground.
Tommy Lee Gately paid the price for burglary, property destruction, and marijuana possession. One bad decision, one expensive lesson.
Get on the ground!
Get off the car now! Get off the car! Promise I'm gonna hurt
After Canine's takedown, Dante Davis now keeps company with 4 jail walls, with a $29,000 bail. With the canine on the scene, safe hiding is officially a myth.
Hey, Mac, are you on the phone now?
Hero Canine DeLand worked a miracle, safely finding a missing 3-year-old deep in the woods.
Hey, buddy!
Midnight here? Midnight here?
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
The worst sales pitch ever goes to Trevin, who offered illegal substances to a cop over the victim's phone.
Get out here! Get around now!
All his shady business fell apart the moment the cuffs went on.
And we're on hot through these woods.
After committing a series of armed robberies and trying to vanish into the woods, these two ended up with a massive criminal record for 3 counts of robbery.
boy! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Roll over! Roll over! Put your hands behind your back!
Ouch.
A bitter ending for anyone who thought a minivan and the forest's darkness could let them get away.
You ain't gonna apologize to him.
Good man, Bobby. Hey.
Causing a hit and run and threatening people with illegal items? Sounds wrong, and that's exactly what this guy did.
We got contact here.
Up. Good boy.
He sure knows how to give the officers and good boy Haywire a full-on non-stop workday.
Good boy. You okay? Dude, stop.
A deputy sheriff with 8 years on the job ruined his own career by abusing power and falsifying reports after a controversial arrest.
Sheriff's Office K-9 unit, about 9 units.
Show me your hands! Rocky! Get off the dog! Get off the dog!
Ow. Okay. Please stop me.
On the fucking ground! Please stop the dog! 10-12.
While the K-9 unit carried out proper support and control procedures, Walker's rule-breaking took things in a complete different direction. A routine check on a suspicious car because of a strange smell turned sideways when the guy in the passenger seat suddenly bolted.
Come. Off. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, motherfucker. Get on the ground. On your back. Flip over on your...
Lucky for him, this good kid listens. His little just smoking act fell apart when the cop seized both contraband and firearms.
All right. Sheriff's Office!
After causing chaos at the Ramada Lupe, Vargas tried to borrow the patrol car for a quick getaway.
Hey, stop!
Too bad K-9 had the answer, taking him down and handing him a one-way ticket to jail with charges from weapons to illegal substances.
So guys, here's what we got. Right forearm. I've checked him this blood.
A perfect K-9 grab ended the domestic violence suspect's chase at the intersection. True manhood is measured by protection, not by hurting your loved ones. Instead of upholding the law, a justice student and friends chose to break into a school to steal a projector.
You alright, man? Did he come out that window or did he go into it?
All hiding theory went out the window when the K-9 quickly pulled the stubborn one from under the trailer.
I'm gonna get you out. Come out with him. Come out with him. Okay.
I got handcuffs.
I got him.
A diploma is now replaced with a criminal record, slamming the door on a career before it even began.
That was my idea.
Okay,
That's
so
what I was looking at.
Daniel thought he was a hotshot racer trying to escape in a stolen Ford F-150 with 3 flat tires.
Yeah, car is coming and we're northbound on 153. Stop sticks were successful.
And if he didn't want to stop with the brakes, K-9 Uter was ready to stop him with teeth.
Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach!
Queen Teen's late night shift involved a stolen truck and a game of hide and seek. Unfortunately for him, Chase of the K-9 is the undisputed champion of that game. All he had to do was fix the fender, but he chose a high-speed chase instead. Definitely an expensive way to avoid a simple repair. Ames thought the pandemic was a get-out-of-jail-free season, strolling around despite his car theft sentence.
Stop! Stop! What, buddy? Put your hand behind your back!
K9 tipster gifted him a free staycation at a Gold Star jail.
Hey, put the gun down! Put the gun down now!
Delusions of being a special agent led Scott into a dangerous standoff with cops at the national park.
Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
While protecting his partner, K9 Bear was injured.
Drop!
A 20-year-old federal sentence is the steep price for this suspect's string of bad decisions. Hiding in the bushes with a whole stash of crimes, K9 Uno needed just 30 seconds to catch you, Jake.
Do it now! Come on, do it now! Get on the ground! On your face! On your face! On your face! Attaboy! Ow! Struggle!
From a car theft and burglary to drug possession, he basically booked himself a long trip, no bail allowed. A dangerous wanted suspect turned the streets of Atlanta into a heart-pounding chase. After several pit maneuvers to stop him, K9 Bane went in, ending all escape attempts. Now Jennings faces extradition to Pennsylvania to pay for the horrific crimes he committed. Thinking her diversion would be enough, the car theft suspect confidently hid, waiting for a chance to escape.
What's your name?
My name's Tony.
So who's the guy in the white hoodie that was with you?
The guy in the white hoodie, they call him G.
They call him G.
And I seen he had a ride. I just came in from Oklahoma.
Okay.
That's where I'm from.
But that clumsy act didn't stand a chance against the police and K9's sharp nose.
Ow! You're lucky I didn't run in. Stay still, hands up. Oh! We got 2 males running. You're gonna get bit! Chase, go, 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 go!
Wow, seeing Chase go like that, there's no running fast enough. Full throttle like a hero one moment, now lying still negotiating with the K9's jaws.
Down! Do not move!
Sika did it.
You want to pet her?
The safety of a missing autistic child proves just how sharp the nose and golden heart of this amazing dog truly are.
And she finds people. You're not cut up or anything? You're not hurt or anything?
Out here or you going somewhere?
Just from leaving the engine running, the driver shoved himself straight into a disaster when he decided to resist and run deep into the woods.
Hey, I'm down! Hey, go fucking around, do it now!
K9 grab ended the domestic violence suspect's chase at the intersection. True manhood is measured by protection, not by hurting your loved ones. Just from leaving the engine running, the driver shoved himself straight into a disaster when he decided to resist and run deep into the woods. Bro thinks he's John Wick, challenging a police dog. Now he's got a full 365 days in jail to thank before throwing another punch. The escape plan after a street race fell apart thanks to K9 Duder's keen nose.
Yeah, the way he's acting, definitely. Look at that.
That heavily stained t-shirt left in the woods ended up betraying him.
Let him know we found a shirt.
Marion County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office. You talk to me. I've been here a while. Me and the old lady was arguing and come here. Put your hands down your back. Would she say I hit her? You don't? Okay.
Remember, cold water might wake you up, but it will never wash away that mountain of hard evidence.
Oh, complete. They got the t-shirt. That's what gave it away, the t-shirt. And the way he was acting.
During a search for a domestic abuse suspect in the Dallas woods, K9 figure proved to be a true living shield. Even after a serious mishap, Figure held the target tight, helping Officer Scott J. control the situation. This unwavering loyalty saved them both by inches. Hide and Seek just leveled up. A wanted criminal faces off against the K9 special agent.
About 19.
Let me see your hands! See your hands! See your hands! Give your hands! Put your hands out in front of you! Good point. Tough. What you do is you're going to go on your stomach. That's cool. Whatever you want to do, brother. On your stomach. We're on your stomach. Alright, he's got me.
The loser is completely stunned when the K9 tracks him down without sniffing a single personal item.
But when the dog first came, he ain't seen me, so I started trying to lean back. He about to walk by and he's brother, we should get y'all a piece of my clothing.
They're good.
Now wherever you run from.
Here's the secret. The dog is trained to detect panic. The adrenaline rushing as he ran was the perfect GPS.
Watch leg. Watch leg.
An unregistered car might hide your name, but it won't make you invisible to K9 Monona.
Mailback, white shirt, khaki pants. That's me. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Eugene. Get on the ground. Oh, shoot you. Get on the ground. 32. Down him, Jocko. Down him. Get on the ground. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. I'm sorry. What a gunpoint. I'm sorry. Roll on your stomach. Okay. My dog's on the bite. He's got a 32. Okay, please. Please get him.
Bad luck for Jacques Juan, who thought he was the Speed King, but ended up playing prisoner for carjacking and possessing firearms.
Hands up, don't move.
Causing trouble with kids while carrying a weapon, Jerry Tolliver caught the authorities' attention.
Shots fired, shots fired. Let me see your hands. Shoot it.
K9's decisive strike immediately crushed any attempt to resist.
I'm locked up. Get your hands behind your fucking back.
With multiple charges for assault and illegal possession, this man is paying dearly for his recklessness. He tried to be a tireless criminal, but the owner caught him in high gear. The moment he heard a voice from the heavens, he realized he didn't belong in this criminal world.
Hello, this is Gate Sentinel Security. Drop the package. If you do not belong here, the police are being notified.
Caught red-handed snacking on decorations. These so-called balcony pirates are getting too bold lately. Not every porch pirate walks on two legs.
What are you doing?
The thief used the karate kick to burst in, completely ignoring the camera. This is exactly why homeowners need real security measures. This thief spent more time picking wine than he did staying upright. That one-way gate officially put his crime career on ice.
Hey, you piss
He grabbed the package, but the pumpkin was the MVP of his escape. Despite having prepared the tools and tried every method to break down the back door, this Chicago trio had to bolt after meeting a door that was tougher than expected. Yeah, my sincere advice, invest in an honest life instead of buying crowbars. She really thought she was the queen of the house, just casually strolling up to grab someone else's package. Too bad the homeowner wasn't about to move aside and let this actress make her grand escape. Game over! She dropped that package faster than her own self-respect. Total fail!
Stop. Yeah. DVM.
A gentle reminder, but carry some weight. Leave the stuff or deal with the cops.
Yeah, when I'm sending this to the beach, you don't put that back.
And obviously, she went with the safest option.
This is reported 24 hours a day, so please don't do that again.
This guy really thought dressing up like a woman would let him snag a package unnoticed. Bro, that ring cam isn't just for decoration. Rain or shine, nothing stops this thief from clocking in.
Hey, bud, the police are on the way.
Too bad high-tech security doesn't take days off either.
He just ran away, though.
Trading your entire future for a 9-week-old puppy? Ha! That's a straight-up zero for human evolution right there. The trap worked perfectly, turning a theft into a face-first slam for the security camera to enjoy. Trading your dignity for a box full of disappointment is a 0-star move. Be honest and stay away from other people's stuff. The only thing this thief got seated today was first-class ticket to the police station. This guy used a bucket with a hole in it to hide his face, but his clumsiness doxed him every 5 seconds. Who needs fingerprints when you've got family names tattooed right on your arm? Looks like Sophie and Rosa just became star witnesses for the prosecution. Tough world of 4-legged cops. What other secret missions are still out there waiting? Hit subscribe to Fast Instant Karma and catch the next explosive episodes.